What up? What it do? It's your boy, Jay Gatto. Check it out. I finished the drawing. I just wanted you guys to see it. Um, I'm gonna add some stuff on there, but that's for another day. Today, what I want to talk about is the big news about Street Fighter 6. And of course, like me, I'm pretty sure you probably already saw the video, but I bet you didn't see it with me though. All right. Hold up. What is up with the? So I'm gonna be pausing it because obviously you already seen it by yourself. I'm pretty sure. But what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be analyzing it and look at it because this is big news for me. And in the past, in my other videos, I talked about Street Fighter 6, and I said that I wasn't gonna buy it, even if they. I said I might not buy it, the new Street Fighter 6, even if they did do all the things that I wanted. But that's because I didn't think they were gonna do it. Now that I seen what I seen in this video, in this intro or whatever it's called, I gotta admit, man, I think I want to give my money to this thing. I want to throw all my cash into it. I want to pre-order it and everything. I'm down. I'm all the way in. I don't care. I mean, Metro City. What else what else can we see here? Hakan. I hope he doesn't come back. That's the oil guy, and it's funny because they have the olive oil right there. There's a character over here who I don't know who that is, but I think he's one of those league characters. So yeah, Metro City is very Street Fighter related, right? You got well, you saw a lot of characters there. This is Luke, and his redesign looks very good, by the way.
It's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending.
I kind of like his style of fighting and boxing. He seems like a very in-your-face type fighter. The way he's punching the bag, and he's trying to move under your hooks and your straights, and he looks like he's practicing to rip you through the body, which is a very aggressive style. Of course, his gameplay is kind of that way, but he also has long range weapons, from what I can tell from Street Fighter 5. And if that gameplay is coming down to this one, Street Fighter 6, then he's gonna have long range attacks as well.
If you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets. Yeah.
This is what I like the whole urban style, the whole hip hop urban style that they're going for with the graffiti. I know you guys seen my art before, and I showed you one of my sketchbooks in a couple of 2 or 3 videos ago, and I showed you how I would draw my characters and then draw the graffiti next to them. They kind of tells like their story of who they are within the graffiti, which is kind of a street thing. It's kind of like a hip hop thing that you learn how to do. But I like what they're doing here. It's pretty similar to some of my artwork, except for this is a lot more realistic with the characters. And you got a Mike over here, which is crazy. I could go back right here. You got Mike Hagar, which is a character from Final Fight, right? And then so hopefully, I'm thinking if it's Metro City, a lot of those characters are gonna be here in this game. So I'm pretty sure, Guy is coming back, and Cody's coming back, and this guy hopefully. And this is a lot of this stuff here that I'm looking at. This part right here is what got my attention the most. So it's a guy that looks like he was built like a character built thing, and he's going around the city, Metro City, doing different stuff. This is the kind of stuff I was talking about in my videos. Like if you go back and look at some of the videos I was talking about, it's almost like they're listening to what I'm saying. Like I wanted like an open world type thing where you walk around. A lot of the fighting fans, like the from the FGC community, um, they don't they don't really like this type of stuff in the. A lot of them don't. Some of them, they understand why I want it in, but a lot of them don't really understand this part. I like it because if you know anything from my experience, if you know anything about fighting games, the roots of fighting games was really beat 'em up games, right? It was really beat 'em up games, and then beat 'em up games kind of, in my opinion, turned into fighting games. Um, that's the way I see it. But if we could get it back the way like this, and then the other thing about it is like if you look at this, you could create your own character. Like that might not mean a lot to a lot of people, but the reason that I like games like Armageddon, like Mortal Kombat Armageddon, is because the customization mode to where you could build your own character and add different stuff to your character. I spend hours in that. And I know for some of you guys, that like fighting games or like the gameplay more, I like that stuff too. But for someone like me who spends his time sketching characters and building, drawing different characters and designing different characters and stuff like that, this is like pretty much, this is like a playground to me. So this is gonna make people, play the game a lot more, especially people like me that are more into the art stuff, fighting games. This game is literally like it was made for me, like from what I'm looking at right now. Um, yeah, build your own character is definitely something that's gonna draw a lot of the casuals um, into the fighting game thing.
I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the
And then
intro.
this part right here,
Fight!
right? Did you see that part where he meets up with somebody else and fights them? Like that means that you're gonna be able to interact with other people online, I think, and fight other people online with your characters and stuff like that, which is crazy. Um, that's just that's awesome, right? The one thing I did say in one of my videos is that it would be better if it could be connected to your mobile device, to where you could go out and maybe connect with other people, kind of like Pokemon Go, or or there's another soccer game where you put a chip in your, and this is a lot to ask for, but the reason I'm talking about this is because I've already said so much that I didn't think was gonna happen, and now it's happening. So now I'm just gonna keep talking just to see if um just to see if some more of this crap starts happening. Like, I mean, if you guys go back to some of the videos that I made and you look at the stuff that I wanted, now it's here, right? Um, so yeah, like there's this other game, right, that where you put a chip in your shoe and you could run around and capture your speed and everything, and then you put that chip online and it boosts up your characters. Now I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do that here with this, but if you maybe you could put it on the mobile device and they could, like, I don't know, um, walk around and interact with people in the real world. Um, but that I really don't know how they would go about that or how that goes into Street Fighter, but um, it's just a thought. The way they're presented, like Chun Li and Ryu, it reminds me of an online game called um, what was it called? It was a superhero game, DC Online. And in DC Online, you would walk around the city, and first you would build your character, right? And you chose your power, where you wanted to be a speedster, or you wanted to be whatever. And once you chose your power, if you fall down the training of, let's say, Superman, you would face his enemies. Like Brainiac and who's the other guys? I just remember Brainiac, but or if you were gonna be taught by Batman, Batman would train you, and then you would go and fight his. And of course, you could team up with others. Like you could team up with other people online, and then go fight their bosses, and vice versa, and stuff like that. Of course, you have to pay for the events or whatever. But I mean, was it worth it? Of course, it was worth it. Maybe that's what they're gonna do here, because the way that Ryu was presented in his dojo, and then Chun Li was presented in her dojo, it would be, cool if that would be a thing to add to where if you build your character and he's under, say Ryu, then you go to Ryu, and then he tells you your missions, or you have to go here and do this, you have to go there and help Chun Li out with that or whatever. It would be pretty cool. Ryu looks badass though. And this is supposed to be her adopted daughter. This is the character I'm most excited about right here. He's a drunken master breakdancer. And I think they're rivals in this one. I'm not sure. Maybe they're Jamie and Luke, Chun-Li. Graphics are crazy good. The movements look awesome too. That's awesome right there. Like, you gotta understand, the reason I'm so crazy about right now, I'm so crazy about Jamie, is because Jamie is pretty much what when I play Tekken, there's two characters that I like a lot. One of them is Eddie Gordo, and the other one is Lei Wulong, right? This guy is literally both of them together in one. He's a breakdancer, right? And he's a drunken boxer. It's crazy, man. It's like this game has so much stuff already that I like. The counters. Secret art. That's crazy. So secret art sounds like that's gonna be like the main power, like the main special move. I think they might have like 3 special moves or something like that, from what I can figure out online. And secret art sounds like it's gonna be like the top one, because at the end there they showed their main ones. The logo looks way better. I can't wait for Nike or Adidas to come up with the new Street Fighter 6 gear or something. So yeah, man. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's gonna be, we can still got halfway to go for it to come out. Like, it's gonna come out in 2023, and then so it's just so long. So, but you know, it's crazy, man, because this game is gonna be crazy good, right? Uh, and I was gonna show you guys some leaks, but I'm not gonna do that um, because I mean, you guys probably could go out there and check them out for yourself. But um, yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm very happy because it looks like it's gonna be a really good game. As of right now, I am already changing my mind about now buying the game. Um, I mean, the reason I was so disappointed with 5 was because there was nothing to do. I was trying to get back into Street Fighter, and I skipped the whole Street Fighter 4 thing because um I was busy doing other stuff. I wasn't even playing video games at that time. It was a whole martial arts phase that I was going through, and when I started getting back into video games, I wanted the last Street Fighter game I played was, and I talked about this in another video, was a Third Strike, and so um, when I wanted to get back into it, was Street Fighter Five, right? And Street Fighter Five, I thought was gonna be better than Street Fighter Four because Street Fighter Four had all the Third Strike characters, and I was like, well, Street Fighter Five, of course they're gonna come back. You know, I used to like to play with Chun Li and Yoon and Yang, right? Those three were um, like my favorite characters, but I would switch amongst those. The reason I like those because they were very speedy, very fast. I was very hard to hit, um, and I could hit people easily. Especially with Chung Li, she was like all over the place when I was playing with her. I was like all over the place, all over the screen, and it was just weird. But what I was gonna say is the reason that I was so disappointed was because Street Fighter Five. I bought the first edition, like I said in that other video, and I was so disappointed because the gameplay sucked, right? Um, the online, I was so bad at the game. I was getting my ass beat like left and right. But then I was like, that's cool, whatever. I'll just do something else in the game. But guess what? There's nothing else to do in the game. The game had nothing else to do. It was just me like doing nothing with the game. The characters, there wasn't enough characters in the game. The whole game was just, it seemed like it was an unfinished game, you know. But this game here, it's going the extra mile to try to make up for that stuff. And the one thing I always say about video games, the one thing you want to show through your whatever artwork you're doing is you want to show the love through your artwork. You want to show that you care about um, what you're doing, that you care about these characters, that you care about um, that you just care, So it sounds like they're listening to me, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are saying the same thing. Like I watch a lot of other FGC creators, like Maximilian Dude, and a lot of the stuff that he was asking for, they're actually doing. They're putting it into the game, and they're actually talking like they're like they were listening to him. And the same thing goes with me. I mean, I'm a nobody, but I'm pretty sure there's other people that thought the same thing about the open world, like walking around and then finding someone. Like that's literally exactly what I said that I wanted, and that's literally what they're gonna do. Like, so I'm definitely excited about this, and I'm definitely happy about this, and I'm glad that they're listening to the fans, and I'm glad that they're trying to do better. And to me, if you're trying to do better, that's definitely a plus. So that is it for today, guys. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys later.